Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
You are fucked.
Oh, hey, it's the comedian.
I'm just getting started. Lucille is thirsty. She is a vampire bat. Buddy, you still there? I don't know. But you just took a hell of a hit. I just popped your skull so hard, your eyeball just popped out. And it is gross as shit.
You suck.
You were awesome in The Watchmen.
Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with another 31 horror toys in 31 days, and today we're taking a look at a figure from The Walking Dead. It's the Walmart Exclusive Negan. Now, this is made by McFarlane Toys. This is the quote-unquote Walmart exclusive. It's got only a Walmart sticker on it. I found this at my local Walmart. It was on sale for $10. And I've seen this figure without the Walmart exclusive sticker, and I don't know what differentiates the two, or maybe this was initially released for Walmart, and then they released it again en masse. If you know, leave a comment down below. If you don't know who this is a character from The Walking Dead, both in the comic books and on the TV show. And I think they brought the character from the comics to the show very, very nicely with the actor that they chose. I can't think of the guy's name to save my life right now, but he was the comedian in The Watchmen, and he was also Thomas Wayne in Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, and I love the actor. I think he brings the character out wonderfully. One of my favorite characters from the comics. And the reason I started watching this show again, because I really don't care for the show. I prefer the comics, but the actor just does a wonderful job, and I love all this guy's scenes. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Negan in the packaging, and I gotta say, I like the sculpt on this. I like the paint so far. We'll see how the articulation is. Some of these McFarlane toys in this type of scale are kind of really just little plastic statues, and sometimes they're not. So we'll see how this guy is. Now, there's been a couple variations of this character in plastic form. We get the TV show version, and they've also done the comic book version. And you've got the kind of, I guess they're 3 3/4 inch scale figures versus a 6-inch scale like this is. I personally prefer a 6-inch scale, but the thing about the Walking Dead toys, I like a lot of the zombies and things, but they don't make them, I don't think, in this 6-inch scale, or at least you don't see very many of them. Which is really unfortunate, because that's my favorite part about The Walking Dead, is the zombies, really. But yeah, this is pretty cool. It says AMC The Walking Dead. It's got the Walmart exclusive logo. It says Negan. We get some really neat blood splatter up there. The side it says Walking Dead and Negan. The side it says Walking Dead and Negan. And yeah, that's pretty much the box right there. So yeah, it's The Walking Dead. I like the little blood splatters all over the place. I think that looks pretty cool. There he is in box, looking all kinds of neat. He's got Lucille, the vampire bat. And yeah, there it is. That's pretty much it for the packaging, the McFarlane Toys logo. Here is the back of the box. And there's really nothing there. There's no bio or anything. There's some credits right there for the toy manufacturer. We get some nice artwork, lots of blood paint splatters on there. And then we got Negan, he's holding a bat, looking all kinds of badass, just looking all types of neat. So yeah, there it is. Here's the back, looking all kinds of cool. And yeah, that's really about it for the packaging there. Let's go ahead and get Negan out of box and see what we think. So here we have Negan out of the packaging, and I gotta say, you know, for the most part, I really do like this figure. I was really kind of annoyed with it when I first got it out because it's got two right hands, okay? So it's got an interchangeable hand, and I was trying to get the bat to fit into this hand, which is the one that comes in the box, and it's actually a gun-holding hand, which is weird because he doesn't come with a gun. And I don't know if I've ever actually seen him use a gun on the show. I gotta go back and watch. I've only seen a few episodes with him in it, but every episode I've seen, he's either running the gang or he's beating the crap out of somebody with that bat. So I'm gonna have to go back and look again. If I'm wrong, definitely blast me down below. But the other hand he comes with is the bat holding hand, and then you can get him in this position holding the bat the way he's supposed to. If you've got the gun holding hand, it's kind of cocked a little funny, and it will not get the bat into the position slung over his shoulder, which is very iconic from the show and the comics. So switch the hand out if you want this pose. He also comes with this base, which I really do dig. It's got the Walking Dead logo on it, which is nice. Looks kind of like some dirt there or something. It's just black. It's got a peg on there. It's just a plastic stand, nothing too huge. But I do like that. That's nice for display purposes. He does not obviously need it to stand upright. It's a very well-balanced figure, so again, primarily just for display purposes, which it's nice. I like that. Now, as far as articulation goes on this figure here, his elbow joint is very nice. It's very similar jointage to what we got with the Stranger Things Demogorgon. So there's a hinge joint at the elbow. They also twist at the elbow. The arms move up and down. There's a little bit of hamperage with the jacket there. Less hamperage over here. The hands, they twist. They are also on a hinge joint. And then the same thing with this over here. This one's actually on a ball joint, so this one might be as well. I didn't pull it off because I don't have a left hand. His head does rotate back and forth. There is a little bit of wigglage up and down, but not much. It mainly goes back and forth. His little handkerchief, napkin, scarf type thing, that's a soft plastic. So is the belt down here, which is nice. A lot of this is a kind of a softer plastic. The bat itself is kind of a soft rubber. He has very little articulation at the waist, no diaphragm or ab crunch. His legs wiggle just a little bit. They don't really move, which is unfortunate. And then he's got this ratchet joint knee that is also twistable, just like the elbow. And then there's nothing else. There's nothing at the boot or at the ankle, anything like that. So kind of limited articulation as far as that goes. You can get him posed pretty well with the bat. You can get him holding the bat like this, and that's nice. I like that. You can have him slinging it over the top of his shoulder, which really, I think that's my preferred method to display the figure. I just like him holding the bat over his shoulder. Just very iconic looking. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, you know, I think they did a pretty good job with the sculpt on this figure. It looks pretty similar to the actor. It's not 100%. Does anybody else think this guy looks like Shartimus Prime? I don't know. When I see this figure, I think Shartimus Prime, like if he had a gray beard. I don't know. But he's got Lucille, the bat there. It's got the barbed wire wrapped around it with all the blood. I kind of wish there was a little bit more silver from the barbed wire, but I guess it would be more bloody than not. He's got the blood splatters on the side of his face and on the jacket. I like all the little silver studs. The little, hanky around the neck there, the scarf, whatever you want to call it's nice. He's got interchangeable hands, which is really, really cool, but I'm going to keep it with the bat hand there. All the wrinkles in the jacket look nice. It's painted well. It's got a lot of matte finish on it. There's not a lot of gloss except for the metal bits, really. Even the beard, nice mix of black hair and gray hairs. It just overall painted very well. So taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, really well done. I like the zippers on the jacket. It's a nice motorcycle jacket, the same kind of jacket I have that I ride my motorcycle with. He's got the belt down at the bottom. Love all the blood stains on it. I think that looks really cool. And then he's got his brown belt on his pants, which are kind of a dark brownish color. Again, lots of really, really nice detail. He's got kind of a flat booty there. There's not much really going on as far as buttocks, but all the wrinkle work in that jacket is just absolutely gorgeous. And that zipper, I don't know, there's something about that zipper on that jacket that I really, really do dig. And all the buckles and everything, it looks really, really well done, and you know, sculpted well, painted well. I dig it. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure, again, the pants are sculpted really, really well. We've got some blood splatters on the pants themselves, which you really don't notice until you get up close and look at it, which is very, very cool. All the detailing in there. The joints are hidden pretty well on the pants, and really all over the figure. You don't really see the joints stick out too terribly much. The boots, again, really, really well done. I mean, he's in a typical biker type outfit with the black boots and the jacket. I mean, I have these same type of boots too for my motorcycle. So yeah, definitely cool. We get some blood splatters on the boots themselves, the silver buckles. Everything looks really, really cool. I just wish there was a little bit more articulation in the legs. For comparison, here we have Negan with an actual zombie figure. It's the Stone Cold Steve Austin zombie from WWE by Mattel. As you can see, he is in the 6-inch scale, which is very, very nice. As you can see, he's in the 6-inch scale, which is very, very nice. I definitely dig that. I wish they would make more Walking Dead zombies in this scale. That would be really, really cool. But most of those are made in the smaller scale, like the 3 3/4 inch or smaller scale. Which is unfortunate because, man, this thing would look really cool with some zombies to beat the crap out of. So is the Walmart Exclusive Negan from The Walking Dead something that you want in your horror collection? Well, if you like The Walking Dead, this is definitely something you'd be after. If you like zombie-related horror stuff, you might like this. But to be honest, this could be an easy pass for a lot of horror fans, as they might be after like more of the monsters or killers, even though this guy is definitely a killer. I can see how this might not float some people's boats. But I think it's a good figure. I like it. I'm not a huge fan of the Walking Dead TV series. I prefer the comics more. But I like a good zombie story. And this is a great character in the zombie apocalypse. I like the sculpt. The paint is really, really nice. The articulation is not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. And you can get him in the classic pose that you want a Negan character in. So, you know, I think McFarlane Toys could have done a little bit better with the articulation, but I only paid $10 for it, so I am definitely not upset. I just wish we got more zombies in this size scale. So there he is, the Walmart exclusive Negan from The Walking Dead for 31 horror toys in 31 days.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.